Welcome back. Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. I'm Vinny, the Irish Italian. We got some customer wrap rolls today. $600 worth. Couple different types of wrappers. We're going to be looking for the usual suspects. Silver W's, foreigns, proofs, errors, varieties, anything really cool. I'm going to get into the top 10 rows here first. This is from the same bank that I got the 2 full rows of silver from. I'm not expecting anything like that today, but yesterday's quarter hunt was fun, and I was able to get $600 worth of customer wrap, so I said, what the heck, why not? I am kind of in between hunts right now. I am working on a penny hunt, but I figured I could get this one done a little bit quicker just so I can get some content out there while I work on the penny hunt. So let's get into this. I'll bring you in with any finds, and as always, I'll see you in a second. Alright, I'm on roll 3, and we have encountered our first scumbag attack. We have our Lois and Clark nickel, 2004, out of Denver. Yay! Alright, let me keep going. I'll bring you in with anything else. Just flattened out roll number 8, and we have our first foreign. 2016 Canadian. And of course we have to have a funk coin. Alright, let's keep it going. Here's our finds for the first 10 rolls. We had our 2016 Canadian quarter. We have a Denver minted bicentennial. Unfortunately not the DDO. Hopefully one day. We have a 2009 Philly DC. No Clash. No DDR. 2009 Denver Northern Mariana Islands. 2009 Philly Puerto Rico. 2012 both Philly Denali. And a 2012 Denver Hawaii Volcanoes. And I did get a couple of finds. So I have a 2022. Who's this one? I forget. Wilma Mankiller with a die chip on the nose and on the mouth. I don't usually hold these ones aside, but this particular variety is pretty cool looking. So I pulled this one aside to take a look at. I didn't really see anything else. What's going on in the neck there? And then I found another Cumberland Island rim cut. This one's big, but not as massive as the previous one that I just found. That one actually came over to, I believe it was the ER in quarter, and it came up to like the middle of We Trust. But this is still a good one. That's a good size rim cut. Alright, 2 good finds. Well, 1 good find and a fun find. But I'm happy with this, even if I only find this out of the box. This is a really cool era. Let's keep it going. Hopefully I can bring you back in for something else. Just flattened out roll 20. You see it? Scumbaggery. We have another nickel. At least this one we have an opportunity for speared bison, but negative. All right, let's keep going. rolls 11 through 20. We have our Scumbaggery nickel. We have a Philadelphia 2009 DC, a Denver 2009 Puerto Rico. We have a 2009 Philly Guam, 2009 Philly American Samoa, 2010 Philly Hot Springs, 2010 Grand Canyons out of Philly, 2012 Denali's out of Philly, and 2011 Olympic out of Philly. I don't know why that's on that side. And then we got 2 Philadelphia Bicentennials. Nothing else to show out of those 10 rolls, so let's keep going. Just hunted roll 30, and this was the ender, which I didn't see. I'm just picking it up now. 1423 to 2002. I don't know what that is. I gotta cut my nails. Good Lord. I'll have to coinoscope this one and put the info next to it. I don't think I've ever found this one either. That's kind of cool. And I've been coming across in these customer wrapped rolls a ton of the Eleanor Roosevelt. And I don't know what it is about this coin, but I absolutely can't stand it. I don't know. It's just too industrial. I don't know what it is, but I hate this coin. I just figured I would share that with you. I've come across so many of them. I just don't like it. Let me know what your thoughts are on it on this coin. If you like the design, you don't like the design. I just don't like it. All right, let's keep it going. All right, here's our wrap up from rolls 21 through 30. You just saw what this was. We have a couple of 2010 Yellowstones from Philly, Mount Hood from Philly, and a Gettysburg from Philly. We have 2 Philadelphia Bicentennials and 1 from Denver. None of them have any kind of errors or varieties. I did pull this coin here, Arizona 2008. I don't normally pull these because they're fairly common, but this one was in decent shape. So you can see the extra cactus leaf, which is a die chip right in here covering part of the initials JFM. So I did hold this one aside just for the condition of it. It's actually pretty decent. I mean, there is some dirt on it, but in terms of wear, it's pretty nice. And then I have a 2005 Kansas with a pretty good In God We Rust. I mean, that T is pretty much gone. So we'll hold that one aside. Let's keep it going. All right, I just flattened out roll number 31. Nothing crazy here, but I just thought it was cool. When was the last time you flattened out a quarter roll and they were just about all eagle backs? You got one right here that's not. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's just one that's not. All right, let me run through these. If I come across anything cool, I'll bring you in for it. Roll number 37, and we have been slapped by Scumbaggery again. Another 2005. Oceans in View. All right. Let's keep up the good hunt. See if I can bring you in for anything other than a nickel or a dime or a penny. Be right back. Rolls 31 through 40. We got a bunch of bicentennials. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of Philly and 2 out of Denver. No errors, no varieties. Low mintage. We have a 2010 Mount Hood out of Philly. 2011 Olympic out of Philly. 2012 Denali out of Denver. And a 2012 Hawaii Volcanoes out of Philly. I did get a few varieties here. We have my favorite coin, the Eleanor Roosevelt, with some die chips. We have one here, one here. We have one here. And I think that was it. The Bugs Bunny coin. And then the second one, same thing. A little bit in the T. Didn't see anything there. A little bit on the post starting right there. And then we have a 2005 Kansas with another decent in the wheat rust. So that one's pretty cool. We'll hold that one aside. 20 more rolls. Let's keep going. Roll number 41, and it finally happened. We got a dub. I did not look at this one yet, so I'm trying to hold the camera on its edge by one hand, and it's shaky. Another Ware Farm. I think that's our third in a row for W's. I will take it and run with it. Never a bad hunt when you find a W. All right, that's exciting. Let's keep it going. I'll bring you back in if I find anything else. Roll 42. Yeah. Scum Baggery. 2006. Jefferson Nickel. Yay. Rolls 41 through 50. We have a Philly Bicentennial and a Denver Bicentennial. Neither one of them with any varieties. We have a 2009 Puerto Rico out of Philly. 2010 Grand Canyon out of Denver. Actually, I think all of these were actually Philly. 2010 Yosemite out of Philly, or as I like to refer to it as Yosemite. 2010 Mount Hood out of Denver, Philly. 2010 Yellowstone out of Philly. 2011 Olympic out of Philly. 2011 Chickasaw, Philly. 2012 Denali, Philly. And the find of the hunt so far is our Ware Farm Westpointer, the V75 Privy, which you can see right there. All right, 10 rolls left. Let's see what we can find. All right, I'm on roll number 54, and I got something right here, which is probably a Canadian, judging by the reading, but let's take a look. It's been so long. Yep, Canadian. That's our third foreign, 1989. All right, let's keep her going. All right, rolls 51 through 60. We have a 1989 Canadian, 1976 Philly Bicentennial. We have a 2009 DC, 2009 Guam, a ratty 2010 Grand Canyon. Actually kind of does look like the color of the rocks though. 2010 Mount Hood, 2011 Chickasaw, 2012 Denali. And I did find some varieties. So I have this one here, the Wyoming, with some spikes coming out of its belly or out of the cowboy shoe. You can see that right in here. So I don't know if that could be considered a wounded horse. I'm not sure, but I did hold it aside. Let me know what you guys think. We'd probably have to go all the way through for it to be considered a wounded horse. But let me know your thoughts. What else do we have? We had a Weir Farm with some die chipping in the A. We have nothing, a little bit of die crack starting right here off the elbow. On some of the coins, there's a big die chip ball right on his elbow. And we do have a fairly large, what I call a broken branch, right in here. So that's not supposed to be there. That's a big die chip. So I have that one held aside. And then I had a couple of Kanaka Oles with die chips in the K and the A. That's probably the largest I've seen in the A. A little bit here, some in the K. So I held that one aside. I'm not gonna keep that. And then this pretty much the same thing here. It's just missing this part down in here where the other one had the die chip. All right. Let me get the wrap up set up. I'll bring you right back. Here's our 60 roll wrap up. We have 4 scumbaggery nickels. We have our low mintage coins. There were too many for me to lay out. We had our bicentennials. We had our foreigns. We have our errors, mainly die chips. So die chips in the K and the A, K and the A. We have the broken branch. On the E, wow, my arm is wicked shaky for some reason. On the E or the F on these? I don't remember. We have the extra leaf, cactus leaf there. We have Drooling George with a little bit of doohickamajiggy on his nose. These ones down here is the In God We Rust. That one's better than the other. This one's missing the T. We have our spiked horse. We have our second rim cud. I was looking for, there's a couple of others. Let's see if I can maybe create a set. Mine isn't listed, so I gotta try to get mine listed. The one that I've previously found to this one, the bigger one. This is actually a pretty nice one too. And then our Westpoint V75 Weir Farm. There we have it. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, tap that like button. I'll see you on the next one.